terrifying explosions and air raid sirens that filled the skies around Kyiv 1 year ago yesterday are now replaced by a deafening moment of silence in a solemn memorial honoring lives lost and saluting those still fighting for the survival of Ukraine. And support for the victims of that war extends all the way here to Colorado. Jasmine Arenas has more on the group showing solidarity today in Denver. Jasmine.
Good evening, Dylan. As the war enters year 2 in Ukraine, Ukrainians of Colorado gathered at the state capitol to give each other support and strength. The state capitol was a wave of blue and yellow as Ukrainians of Colorado came together for a rally to mark the 1-year anniversary of Russia's invasion.
It's a year of bravery and strength of Ukrainian people.
It's also been a year of pain and tears for them as they acknowledge the donations that have helped them get through the year of war.
We responsibly taken all the opportunities to use donations in the right way, to help orphanages, to help zoos in Ukraine, to send and ship medical supplies where it's needed in the hospitals, in the clinics in Ukraine.
Even Russians came out to show their support for those in Ukraine.
And as a Russian, I'm completely against the war that Russian regime is doing right now against Ukraine.
Getting emotional, asking for change to happen.
It's a tragedy that I'm standing here and my countrymen fire from tanks, from fighter jets, from bombers, from artillery to free people of Ukraine. That is very tragic.
The rally featured many speakers from the Metro Denver Ukrainian community. But as the Russian invasion of Ukraine enters its 2nd year, Beijing is pushing for negotiations to end the war. China's president is now calling for a ceasefire in Ukraine. Ukrainians of Colorado are planning to host more fundraisers and events to support their loved ones in Ukraine. We'll have more information on those events on our website. In Denver, Jasmine Arenas covering Colorado First.
This is where you kick back.
New information tonight on what may have caused the coronavirus outbreak. A new report reveals COVID-19 may have accidentally been leaked from a lab in Wuhan, China. The Wall Street Journal says the low confidence assessment comes from the Department of Energy, meaning more information is needed for a definitive answer. U.S. government officials have been divided over whether COVID-19 originated naturally or was caused by a lab leak. They say the lack of cooperation from China has made it difficult to pinpoint the exact cause of the pandemic.
Welcome back to another fitness motivation episode and slideshow of Mad Muscles. And hopefully this slideshow will help you in your motivation and inspiration. Because in this video I included the most hairy and shredded as well muscular barbellers and with muscularity and with body shape. They are beautiful too. So hopefully you will entertain this slideshow. And the slideshow is just for educational purpose. And I give tips and tricks about fitness and bodybuilding. And this slideshow is, I know, a little bit shorter. This slideshow is just 1 second. I will make it longer.
All new on the 19, a Louisville pastor is facing backlash tonight after calling a curse upon those people he says stole the election from Donald Trump. It comes just days after the chaotic mob stormed the Capitol trying to stop a peaceful presidential transfer of power. The 19's Jesse Cohen talked to that pastor tonight, along with those who say this is dangerous.
Father, those that have lied, those that have stolen this election, those that have cheated, I place the curse of God upon them.
This message now all over social media. These are some of Pastor Bob Rogers' words from a church service this past Sunday at Evangel World Prayer Center on Billtown Road in Louisville.
I curse you with weakness in your body. I curse you with poverty. I curse you with the worst year you've ever had.
Now other Louisville pastors are speaking out, calling the language unsettling and disturbing.
To spew this type of hate and evil in the name of God, that's a whole different level of disrespect.
We're saying that this behavior is not okay. It's dangerous.
Tonight we spoke to Rogers after this video was taken down off his social media pages, asking if he still stands by his words or if he wants to take back what he said.
This is a prayer not to curse people, but to curse the demonic forces that people have allowed to rule them that would harm a nation. I do pray that trouble will come to them if they don't repent.
Reverend Annette